So then, hey, what is going on, guys? FatZeus here, and today I'm bringing you guys my 1.5K Q&A that I promised you. I know I'm actually at 1,558 subs as I'm recording this, but I've been busy the past 4 days, so unfortunately I was not able to record this commentary and or upload it, so I'm doing it now. The gameplay you guys are watching in the background is a quad Manimal MOAB by Yums Crackers on the map Dome. If you don't know what Manimal MOAB is, it is the UMP with extended mags and rapid fire, so it was pretty balls deep. This class absolutely melts. It's a ton of fun, especially with support. And yeah, he's able to get 4 MOAB. So without further ado, I'm going to hop right into the questions. First question from Regan the Beast. He asked me, how did you learn to be a good commentator? I wouldn't really say I learned anything. I think one of the biggest improvements, though, was definitely getting this Blue Snowball mic. If you're still recording with an iPhone mic, you're doing it wrong 100% when it makes that popping noise when you say certain letters and words and sounds. It's very annoying, so I would recommend the first big step you can take to becoming a better commentator would be getting a Blue Snowball or some kind of quality mic, such as the Blue Yeti and whatnot. Next question from Wesley Dyer. He asks, can you play MW3 PS3? I do not actually have MW3 for PS3. The only games I have for PS3 are single-player games that were like exclusive to it, such as Uncharted, Last of Us, God of War, and Infamous. Those are literally the only games I have for it. I don't have any Call of Duty games for the PS3. I do have Ghost for PS4, but that is about it. If you want to play MW3 or any Call of Duty games, I would recommend you play with me on Xbox. Next question from Zidane McDonald. He asks, how old am I? I am 16 years old. He also asks, where am I from? I am from New York. Both those things I think you could find on Twitter. If you're not already following me on there, I would recommend you do so. Next question from Beats or Comstock15. He goes, what is your favorite Call of Duty? Without a doubt, MW3. That is the game I have the most fun on. Just Specialist, everything about that game, the way pretty much all the guns were balanced. Ton of fun, and obviously I think the most balanced, like I said before, most fast-paced. Next question from It's Mausery. He asks, what video games did you play when you were a child? A lot of Pokemon. Pokemon was actually the first video game I ever played. Pokemon Fire Red, I got that with a Game Boy Advance SP when I believe I was, I want to say 6 or 7. And I mean, I still play Pokemon to this day. There's a really ton of fun games. And I mean, it's kind of one of those games that you could play really at any age. Next question from Luigi. He asks, where did you get the name Zeus from? I kind of already explained this in my other Q&A, but I did get that because my old gamertag, the Fat Jesus, which is a Hangover reference, was banned. So I thought of other religions that aren't really worshipped anymore, and I got Zeus because I guess he's the main god of the Greek mythology. Next question from Rush Pub Stomping Clan has, how often do you get gameplays that are uploadable? And also, what gameplay are you most proud of? So, how often I get gameplays? Probably when I play, I usually only play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not because I can't play during the week, it's just I choose not to because I know my grades will suffer a lot from it. So, I usually get 1 to 2 gameplays when I do play during the weekend. I mean, like I've mentioned before, I'm not really a gameplay-focused channel, so I don't really sweat it too much, as long as I have a good commentary topic, and at the very least, I can just borrow a gameplay from someone. And also, my gameplay I'm most proud of, I'm not really sure I have any gameplays that I'm like super proud of. Some of my solo doubles are pretty fun to get. I wouldn't really say I was proud of the Barrett triple mobs. I guess at the time I was pretty excited when I got them, but looking back on them, I'm not really too proud of them. Next question from Super McClintoll. I don't even know how the fuck you pronounce that. I'm not even gonna bother. But he asked, what do you play more, PS4 or 360? That's a pretty easy one. I play a lot more 360. I don't have really too many games for PS4. I literally only have Ghost, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, and Infamous Second Son. So 2 out of those 3 are single-player games, and I don't really play Ghost too much on the PS4, but if you ever want to play Call of Duty with me when I'm doing an open lobby, it'll almost certainly be on the 360. Next question from Zach Kessler. He asks, what is your worst experience with girls? That would absolutely be the friend zone. I think if you ask any guy, I think they would all pretty much agree that the friend zone is an awful experience. Or I know K-Slice, you recently got pet zoned. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it's probably not a good thing. Next question from It's Swiffy, who is no longer in Doom. I just thought I'd point that out. He goes, on a scale from 1 to 10, 7 being the highest, what is the age of your girlfriend/boyfriend? 6. Next question from Nevermore. He goes, do you like money? Of course I like money. I like to buy things. Next question from Anthony Rodonzo. He has favorite pizza topping. My favorite pizza topping would probably be buffalo chicken. If you've never had buffalo chicken on top of your pizza, it is fucking amazing. Next question from Luke Matthews. He asks, When will I do a face reveal? Well, if you follow me on Twitter, my avatar over on Twitter actually is my face, so I guess I've kind of already done a face reveal, but I do plan on doing a vlog when I hit 2K subscribers, which shouldn't be too far off. I'll do a whole setup video, and I'll show my face and all that for all you faggots that are interested in that and want to jerk off to it. I don't really know. Next question from Immortal Resistance. He goes, do you even see to think as far as 82? The answer to that is possibly. Next question from Spartan II. He goes, how did you get into pub stomping? I've kind of already touched on this in my last Q&A again, but really getting into pub stomping, I just wanted to become a better player because I had a friend of mine like in real life that was actually like pretty good at the game, and I was kind of tired of going negative all the time and shit. And in MW3, that's actually when I got decent at the game. I didn't get really good at Call of Duty until recently, if you ask anyone, but you know, I wanted to get good during MW3, and that's how I found people like Fearcrads and iTemp, who were pretty big inspirations. All right, next question from V Sliding. He asks, in your opinion, what are the best and worst things about Call of Duty? I would say absolutely the worst thing would be the connection. It is kind of hard for everyone to be playing on an equal connection when you're playing with people across the world, or, you know, obviously the country too, but I would say that's probably the most frustrating part because it leads to some annoying moments when everyone's on different connections and the host is lagging and all that. I guess some of those have been fixed in Call of Duty Ghost with some dedicated servers, mostly on the next-gen consoles, but I would say the best thing would probably be the fast-pacedness of the Call of Duty games, where obviously there's people that camp in corners and use bitch perks like Assassin and Ghost and all that, but, you know, overall it's still a really fast-paced game compared to games like Battlefield, so I think that's why I play it personally over that and or Halo. So next question from the Fatman YT. It goes, how many times did you get booty tickled? Also, how many fingers can you fit up your asshole? See, these are the exact reasons I don't post face reveals, because I have people like this in my comment section. But the answer to your question, I have been booty tickled 0 times, and I am really not going to test that. I guess really just my thumb I could fit up there. Next question from next and last question from X Brandon 5. He asks, what happened when you got kicked from Doom? And the whole Jay Nasty thing. So I got kicked from Doom by Jay Nasty due to favoriting a tweet, and then there's some drama on why I couldn't join back because of something he did. But all of a sudden he just kind of came back and he was like, you know, you can join back, and, you know, obviously I'm not going to really complain and argue with that, so I'm happy he allowed me back in. It's pretty cool. Got a lot of my friends in there, and, you know, I really enjoy doing commentaries over there. So that's it for the 1.5K Q&A. If you guys enjoyed, remember to leave a like, and if you're not already subscribed, please do so. All my links will be down in the description. Remember to follow me on Twitter and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's all the time I have left. Peace.